What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again from highonandroid.com. And if you guys missed out on my Verus Verge giveaway or you didn't win, we just drew the winners tonight. But I'm back again doing another giveaway with Verus, partnering with them again. This time I've got the LG G4 hard drop protection case. This is the Thor case. This is actually one of my favorite cases in the entire world for any phone that I have. I absolutely love the Thor case. If you take a look right now, you'll see that I'm rocking the military green color on my Galaxy S6 Edge. I've also got the dark silver color on my Galaxy S6. You can see right there. They sent me both of those colors for the G4 as well. So I literally have a Thor case for all of my phones. I've got like 11 phones right now, and I've got a Thor case for every single one of them. This is one of the best cases on the market, hands down. It's one of my favorite cases. So a lot of people have sent me questions since I did the Verge case about whether or not the leatherback G4 actually fits with various cases. Now with the Verge case, I did find that the Verge case, you need to be a little careful taking it off of the leatherback G4 because the leatherback is a little thicker than the ceramic back. But it does come off, so you may have to try a little carefully, but it doesn't damage the phone and it will come off the back of your G4. So we're going to see if the Thor case comes off a little bit easier when you put it on the G4. I have a feeling that it will, because the Thor case has been one of the easier cases to get on and take off of all the cases I've used on my phones. It's actually one of the reasons I love the Thor case so much, because I switch cases a lot, obviously. I'm reviewing cases now. I used to use cases a lot anyway, switch cases all the time just to match my sneakers, etc. So I use a lot of cases. So let's go ahead and open up one. I'm going to do the review. We'll see how it fits. I'm going to actually grab the military green color this time to unbox and use myself, which means this time we're going to be giving away the dark silver and the light silver color in the giveaway. So I'm going to put those to the side. I'll have some more details on those and the giveaway. It's going to run the same way as last time. But let's go ahead and get into the box for the Thor and check it out. So let's get the tape off the sides. I brought the unboxing knife. Folds right out, just like every Verus packaging. Super simple, super nice. Got your certificate of authenticity right there. You can register your product online on Verus website. You also know on the front of all their packaging, you got their original sticker right there, so you know it's a true Verus product. Set that stuff to the side for now. Let's take a look at the case. So you can see here, we got the military green Thor case right there. It's got a nice matte finish on the back, so you're not going to catch fingerprints. As usual, inside, you've got the fake ceramic G4. We're all about the real thing. This channel's the real deal. Android, real deal Android all day. Let's throw it on. So let's throw it on and see how it looks on the G4. See how easy it goes on here. So, snaps right on. It is a little bit more difficult to get on than other Thor cases. I think, again, it's because of the leather back on the G4. It makes it a little difficult to get cases on and off. So you see right there, my Thor right on my G4. It's got a nice shock absorbent two-part case. Got the TPU on the inside. You can take it apart, the two-part case. This is a hard shell on the outside of the Thor. You got a cutout for your speaker down there. You got plenty of room here to put your big fingers, like I got big fingers, to touch your buttons and your power button and the volume buttons. Cutouts for your camera, your flash, your heart rate monitor. And then on the front, of course, you know, this thing is raised up just like on the Verge. It's not raised up quite as much as the Verge, but still, if you sit this down on a desk, you're not going to have any problems. It's raised up enough that unless you're throwing it down on concrete, you're not going to scratch your screen if you put this down on your desk when you come home. No big deal. The whole front otherwise is pretty much open. Got some fingerprints on there. I can't stand fingerprints, especially on my newest phone. The G4 is my newest toy, so I can't stand that. Alright, so we got those off there. Anyway, this thing's got a nice grippy feel in the hand. It's really got a really good feel to it in the hand. And you got a little bit of glossy black right here outlining. So the one thing about the leather back is you are going to see some of that leather there on the back. So that is one thing. If you don't like that, then that color is going to show. So I mean, if you got the leather and you want to show the leather off, then great. So pick a color that goes well with the leather. I think the green actually looks really nice with the leather. It's got sort of a nice military looking finish to it with the leather color on there as well. Of course, on the bottom you got cutouts here for your charging port and your headphone jack. Everything else looks super high quality. So this thing's got some nice shock absorption to it. Doesn't make the phone too thick, so it doesn't add too much thickness to your G4. And of course you got some Verus branding right there, one of my favorite companies, right down the back of the phone. So overall, the case looks fantastic. Let's get to the moment of truth and try to take it off. See if it actually pulls off the leather back, which people have been complaining about of other cases, and I actually experienced the same thing with my Verge case. Let's see what happens here. We'll do it live and just see. Yep, the Thor is going to also, it looks like the back is going to get stuck in there. That's really not a problem with Verus as much as it is, the leather back is thicker, so it's a possibility that it might get stuck. It's easy to get it out, so you just run your finger along there and unwedge your leather back. It's not going to damage the leather, so if you just pull it right there, it's not going to damage your case at all. You can see the leather still looks absolutely fine, so it didn't damage my back at all. The leather's going to get some wear on it. I mean, it's a leather back, so if you bought the leather back version, you should have known what you were getting into when you got a leather back version. If you read some of the Moto X reviews, the leather back is a little thicker. It doesn't work with every case. So the Thor also looks like you might have to deal with that issue when you get it on and off. Is it going to damage your phone? No. Is it going to damage your leather back? No. Does it damage the case? No, it doesn't damage the case, but that is going to happen. So if you find that inconvenient, it might be a reason for you to stick with a ceramic back on your G4. So for me, I don't mind because I'm going to use my leather back mainly when I'm going without a case. When I want to show off the leather back, I'm going to a business meeting. But when I'm rocking a case, I'm out doing errands or working out, doing whatever else I do that requires me to have a case. I don't really care too much. And so far, again, these cases are not damaging the back, which should be your concern. So I figured I'd show that. We'd do the test. So there it is. Otherwise, for everyone who's rocking the ceramic back, this thing is perfect. And again, even if you have the leather back version, I wouldn't discourage you from getting this case. It's not going to break your back. It's not going to damage the phone. It's just going to get stuck in there. You'll have to pull it out with your fingers, and you'll still be able to use the case. So if you're someone who doesn't like to switch cases a lot, it's not a big deal anyway. And if you do like me, then you should already know that sometimes with certain cases, it takes longer to get them off than another case. So if you went with the leather back on the G4, it's a little thicker. That's something you're going to have to deal with, something you're going to have to live with. Overall, I think the leather is aging well and looks really nice. All right, so again, I got the military green Thor here, and I'm going to be giving away the light silver and dark silver Thor cases for the G4. So if you're interested in either of these cases, go ahead and drop a comment down in the discussion here in the comments section, and tell me if you want the light silver or the dark silver. And then also make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and we will do this giveaway video next Wednesday. I'll do it live on Periscope, I'll tweet the winners, and I'll also announce it on my Google+. So please follow me on Twitter, Periscope, and Google+. If you want to find out if you won one of these cases, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment below. Alright guys, again, love the Verus case, love the Verus Thor. It's a fantastic case, I highly recommend it. Alright, so that's been my review, unboxing, and giveaway swag of the Verus Thor case for the LG G4. I'll be back with more giveaway vids, more unboxings, more reviews, of course, as always. So please subscribe if you like the content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for checking it out.